Welcome back to On the Shelf Gaming. We're here, we're queer, and it's Pride Month.
Yeah, happy Pride Month! Man, a full month just for us to be proud of ourselves.
Yeah.
I'm pretty proud of myself.
When are you not ever proud of yourself?
Literally all the time.
Yeah, I feel that. My most current loop of like spiraling thoughts is I start questioning whether or not I am deserving of being respected. Am I a respectable individual?
Yes.
And you wouldn't be shocked to hear that the internal...
The internal you was like, no way.
Yeah.
Not at all. Yeah, I'm not shocked to hear that.
Yeah.
That sounds pretty on brand for that idiot.
Yeah, he's very mean. I was having a breakdown yesterday, crying in the trailer, and he was like, I hate that voice is tied to a lot of the clarity in my brain, because I was just like, what are you doing right now? It's hot in this trailer. Stop doing this. Pick yourself up. We got to keep going.
Well, that, interesting.
Somebody walked up on me having a cry while I was doing it, and just like immediately I went from like loudly sobbing to I put my hand up and I said, I'll be all right. Please do not approach me.
Damn, that's fucking brutal, man.
Yep.
I'm glad that all my horrible thoughts only happen when I'm laying awake at 4 a.m. and can't sleep, because I'm just like, man, maybe life isn't worth living anymore.
Yeah. We should get out of this thought process. It's not good for either one of us.
No, it's
Nor is it good for the
great.
audience to hear.
No, they love it.
I don't think they do.
They love it. It makes it so relatable. Out there in the comments, do you find this relatable?
I mean, it might make us relatable, but
Do you
it
relate
also
to being depressed?
it may also put people into their own spirals.
No.
Listen, everyone out there is valid. There are asterisks, but I'm not going to get into that. Don't worry, though.
You're not one of them.
Yeah. Trust me. Like, the world is a better place with, like, most people in it.
Yeah. Almost everybody.
Yeah.
Almost.
It's just, there are some people.
Yeah, you know, those people.
Yeah.
Those
I'm
people
sorry.
you're
That's
thinking of in
also not
comments
the
right
way I
now.
should say stuff like that.
Yeah.
Everyone
Yeah,
is valid.
since those people could be literally anybody.
Yeah, everyone deserves to be on this planet and deserves to live a rich, fulfilling life. Don't let some asshole on the internet convince you otherwise.
True. Man, fuck some asshole on the internet. I hate that guy.
Yeah. Andrew Tate, if you're out there, why don't you go fuck yourself?
Andrew Tate, if you're out there and you want to come on the show and get murdered.
Maybe don't say things like that. I would prefer not to hear, hey, bro, that episode went live and the FBI came knocking at my door.
I didn't say anything about us murdering him.
Yeah?
This is two unrelated things. If he wants to come on our show and if he wants to get murdered.
That's not normal water.
No, it's not.
It's advanced water.
Here we go.
Yes.
It's time to duel.
I've always wanted this kind of boss battle to return, like the water monster. But I'm honestly...
But be good.
Yeah.
Ideally.
Because, like, I don't know. I feel like they've returned to several of the concepts that we've seen in other Zelda games. But I don't feel like water monster... Because, like, there's this version of the boss in Twilight Princess. But it's far and away not the same thing.
Yeah.
I wonder...
I think Amiibo was their first thought for bosses for the Water Temple.
Maybe? I mean, like... You know, honestly, that would be a much more interesting Dark Link boss battle as you jump into the water and the Amiibos just are fighting to take control of your body. And so your fight with Dark Link is not that he's like a magical manifestation of you, but just like the monster trying to control your body.
I hate this boss fight. Boss fight's fucking stupid.
I
The
saw
boss is stupid.
that
The fight is stupid.
you
It's
should
not
be able
sucking
to
him out. There we go.
to be able to like lock him in a corner. And you should also be able to do that thing where you jumping slash so that it saves your attack data and then you crouch stab.
Yeah. But that hasn't worked for me, and we've tried it multiple times, so I've pretty much just decided to give up.
But Part of me wonders if they've never really gone back to this style of water boss battle because of chaos.
Maybe.
Do you think that's where Sega got the idea for chaos?
It was from Ocarina of Time?
Yeah.
I mean...
Because, like, it's see-through blue water with a pink brain thing.
Yeah, I'm not sure the timeline for that really lines up that well.
I mean, this game would have been in production in, what, like 1996, 1997 for it to release in 1998, and Sonic Adventure also came out in 98. So maybe not.
Bam! Got it! Oops. Bam! Got it! Oops. Bam! Got it! Oops. Well, you know what? We're just going to move to the other side of the
You can't
room.
win them all.
You know, sometimes in life, things just don't go exactly how you want them to. So you move away, halfway across the room.
Yeah. So you move away, all the way to Virginia. And you start a new life.
Yeah.
You change your name.
To Ian.
I don't know if I'd change it to
And
Ian.
you bring your friend Crandon, and he changes his name to Casey.
And then we just become BLG 2.0.
Yeah. Well, no, we become BLG 1.0 when we steal their channel.
Uh-huh.
And their house. And,
their
their car.
cats.
Fuck you!
I'm noticing you didn't agree with me about the cats.
Yeah.
I want to pet Puck and Pecan
Then do it.
and Gary.
Fly to fucking Virginia right now. They'll come pick you up.
I don't have enough PTO for that,
Well,
okay?
quit.
No, because I need money to exist in this hellscape.
No, no. Get a sugar daddy.
Uh-huh.
Yeah?
I mean,
It really is that easy.
it sure could be, but you know what? I have some stupid thing wrong with me that says that I need to work for my money.
Oh, yeah, that is stupid. You should stop that immediately.
Yeah, I wish I could. Because, like,
Why?
even in my wildest fantasies where I've won the lottery and never need to work again, I have a part-time job.
Okay, now that is really depressing. If I ever win the lottery, the only part-time job I'm ever going to have is on the show gaming, and it's not going to be any of the parts that aren't fun. Get back here!
But, like, it's always like either I work some really, really low-end, easy job,
Yeah.
or because I've got all the money in the world that I would ever need, I can finally get into voice acting, and that's my part-time job.
I mean, at that point, if you want enough money, you could just, like, license your own anime to dub.
Yeah, but I don't want to do that.
Why?
Because that seems like a lot of additional work that I don't want to have to bother with.
Well, I mean, no. You just fund the licensing. You don't actually do that part. Besides, if you're not the owner, there's no guarantee you'll be able to get parts.
Okay. Again, I'm fine with the thought of having to hone my craft, go to auditions, and auditions for part.
Right. But there's no guarantee you'll ever get parts. I mean, I'm not saying you definitely won't.
And
It's just a shit ton of people that don't. And so if you can afford to just literally buy your own anime to get parts in, why would you not?
because maybe I want to be in animes that already exist.
Well, that's fair. Like One Piece.
I mean, there was a long time where I was like, man, what if I just like really got into this and auditioned for a specific character that hasn't shown up just yet. Oops.
We're gonna die!
Nah, we'll be fine. But alas, instead of doing that over the last 4 years, I did not.
Yeah.
So now the role that I thought I could try out for if I actually took the time to like get good and then get to where I could audition has already been filled.
Unfortunate.
It is what it is.
True dad.
We are all limited by certain factors, and mine is money.
Fair. Oh no, I'm gonna die!
You've got 2 fairies.
I'm gonna die! To the worst boss in the game!
Man, I can't help but notice that you're kind of sucking it up.
Yeah?
Yeah?
Probably because of how depressed I am.
Oh, well.
Man, you want to go back to that conversation?
No, I would prefer not to.
Well, then let's stop talking about how much I suck and talk more about One Piece.
Oh, sure. Whenever I'm having a rough boss battle experience, you can say that I'm sucking it up.
Yeah.
But whenever you
can
do
say it if you want. I'm just going to
Uh-huh.
talk about how I'm depressed. It's the natural counterbalance to you getting what you want, is me taking it away.
Yeah, sure.
I fucking hit that guy! God. You know what I hate?
Me?
Yeah. Ocarina of Time. Man, maybe Aaron was right all this time, actually.
Yeah?
No. No, he wasn't. I mean, he was right about a few things, but
Yeah.
definitely not in general.
I mean, I feel like that's the thing about most people when they make statements is that there's usually some things that you can agree with, but there are definitely plenty of others where it's like, I don't know, maybe they're just kind of talking out of their ass.
Yeah, well, it's one of those things. It's like,
Yeah, you did it!
hooray! And I didn't even die!
Yeah.
Unfortunate.
Oh, well.
But, yeah, no, that's just kind of one of those things where it really... I've realized after watching tons and tons and tons of people talking about video games, I'm like, man, it really doesn't make all that much sense to really talk about games that you don't like.
Mm-hmm.
It really only makes sense to talk about games that you do like.
Yeah.
Because if you don't like it, like, that's fine. But a lot of your criticisms are probably going to come off as just fucking stupid to, like, normal people
Yeah.
who don't spend their lives just shitting on games they don't like.
Fair enough.
I mean, in the context of his Let's Play show, I have a little bit less of an issue with it because, I mean, you got to fill time somehow. Man, let's talk about all the games we hate. What's your least favorite game ever?
Oh man, that's a tough question because I typically like most games that I play.
That's fair.
Um,
The first game that comes to mind for me when I think of games that I fucking hate is Glover.
God, I want to play that game so bad.
Oh, bro. Do it. And then don't be surprised, though, if you don't like it.
Well, because like my only memories of Glover are my stepmom had a copy of it, and I would play it whenever I would go spend time with my dad.
Mm-hmm.
And I was bad at that game. And I like to reason with the fact that I was a really, really stupid kid.
Yeah.
And half the games that I got through had to have been through like sheer actual luck and not the fact that I was good at them.
Yeah.
Because like Glover, I just never understood.
Now, it definitely... It's not like other games.
Yeah. It certainly isn't. I was really excited that that company was going to put out like a modern port of it, but then I read that they were like stealing code and they were doing some underhanded and shady shit, and I was like, well, I guess I'm not buying that.
Yeah, that's fair. No, I played quite a bit of Glover as a kid, and even when I was a kid, I fucking hated it. And so I don't know why I played it so much. I just kept thinking, if I just play it more, I'll get it. And I never, ever did. Sacred just sent me a thing. It's who's the better brother, Itachi from Naruto or Ace from One Piece?
Ace.
And
Hands down.
his thing, his thought on it was, remember that one episode where Ace murdered Luffy's entire family and trapped him in an illusion where Luffy then had to watch his parents die like a billion times?
Yeah, over 72 hours.
Yeah. And it's like, yeah. Like, don't get me wrong. I know Itachi tried his hardest.
Yeah.
To do what he thought was right.
Yeah.
He's a terrible brother.
Yeah, he is. But, I mean, I think that's kind of also the lens of looking at Naruto is that nobody in Naruto is a good person.
There's definitely good people in Naruto.
I mean, but they're so few and far between. Like, the fact that the third Hokage let Konoha just shit on Naruto for all of his life.
Yeah.
Up until the point that he became their savior. Like,
I mean,
sure,
he can't...
he's a Jinchuriki, and Jinchurikis don't get treated very well, but when the motherfucker is the only thing holding back the nine-tailed fox from absolutely ripping up the shit from your village...
What do you expect him to do, though? Is
And
he
his
going
name...
to outlaw being mean to Naruto?
No, but I mean, the fact that, like, these people also don't look at a child and see the child. They just see the demon that's trapped inside of the child.
Yeah.
Because that's a good idea. You're telling me that after all these centuries, they couldn't find a way to trap the tailed beasts in something that aren't children or other people?
I mean...
They couldn't make like a totem?
They really, based on what we know, it really doesn't seem like making Jinchuriki's been a thing for that long. It's kind of like a post-Hashirama thing.
Quick. You can get the fire arrows.
Ah, I can! Shit! Almost forgot! Bam, hit it. Bam, I hit it.
You missed it.
Bam, I hit it.
You've already missed it.
Hit it.
It has to be when it's red.
You're red.
No, I'm not. I fucking hate that guy.
From Pokemon?
No, my boss.
Oh, Red Fox?
No.
Everyone's favorite TV personality / stand-up comedian? Did I play the wrong song?
I don't know.
No, I did it right.
No,
there
it's just, it's catching up.
I forgot that when you're in places where time actually moves forward, it's not instant.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm ready to blast your ass. Boom!
Yeah, we did it! Fire arrow, first try. Cut out all that other stuff, including this.
First try every time. Just like always here on Honest Shelf Gaming, nothing bad ever happens. No one ever dies.
Yeah.
Not even that one time.
Man, that water looks good.
Yeah, I'd drink it. I mean, I wouldn't actually, because it's from a lake, but...
I'd go swimming in it.
I wouldn't do that either. It's very deep.
Okay.
That's all there was to that statement.
Yeah.
This is the part where you say something else.
I didn't have anything further to say about it.
You're talking about how... But look how beautiful it looks, bro!
I mean,
That's
does.
crystal clear water. You can literally see to the bottom from anywhere in the lake.
Yeah, it looks nice and cool
It does.
Clean and refreshing.
Yeah, and if I wasn't going to drown, I'd absolutely get in it. But I would drown if I got any further than, like, about 3 steps in. Because it gets real deep real fast.
This guy's house over here always scared me as a kid because there was that shark in there.
Yeah.
And, you know, as a kid, you're scared of things like sharks because you hear
True.
misinformation about how they kill a whole bunch of people. And it's really
Yeah.
like, yeah, sure, they injure people from time to time, but it's a very low rate, especially when you're not fucking around.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm still scared of sharks. If I saw a shark just out and about in my day,
Oh yeah, no. If I was
I'd be terrified.
if I was swimming someplace and a shark swam by me, I would shit my pants.
Break it. Break it. That's
called
in
Toa.
there.
Me either.
Hooray!
And now we've got more than 20, so we should go check.
Ah!
Yeah. I like that it's just a PNG. It's not even a fully 3D model.
Oh, I know. There's so much stuff like that on the N64, but I fucking love it.
Yeah. Which, again, we kind of talked about this while we were eating. I don't think, as much as I've wanted it for so long, Sonic Adventure needs a remake, because I think there is something about the way that games from this era look. And I think that Nintendo's, albeit not my favorite way of preserving classic titles, just allowing them to be quote-unquote a straight-up port works for me. Like, sure, would it be better if they could make it work in like 16:9? Sure.
I mean, they probably could do that if they were actually willing to put the work into it.
Yeah.
Instead of just being like, oh no, that's too hard.
But like that's the one thing that I could ever say of like a modern like porting of some of these games is that they look fine enough. Now things like Dead Rising, maybe it needs a little bit more than a 16:9 mode. Maybe it needs
It's already 16:9.
yeah, maybe it
looks
needs like
it looks like ass. But you know what the cool
like a
thing about
whole
that
new
is,
engine.
though? It's getting a remake where it's gonna look like ass.
yeah. And anyways, if you like Dead Rising, you can watch Eric and Sacred play it right now on the channel.
Yeah, it's great. I've really been enjoying it, except for the parts that didn't go so well.
But it's a tough zombie game from the mid 2010s, so
Yeah.
it can't be that hard.
It's like 2007 or something.
whoops.
I think, actually.
Uh-oh. Well, anyways, next time on the Shelf Gaming,
Next time on the Shelf Gaming,
we'll probably do something else more.
Yeah, we'll do something else more.
Oh, we're going to do the thing.
We're gonna go do the thing next time on the Shelf Gaming.